How's it going, everybody? I'm the Texas Man. Welcome back to the channel and to another video. If you guys haven't and you guys would consider doing so, subscribe and hit that bell notification button to get notified of any upcoming videos coming out here in the future here on the channel. With that said, let's jump right into this video. So I had the chance to play the Call of Duty Modern Warfare Open Beta this past weekend, and I liked it and I both hated it. I've already got about like an hour. It's about an hour and 10 minutes or so long video up for you guys that you can watch of some team deathmatch, cyber attack, and domination. So make sure you guys check out that video if you have not already. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about primarily Ground War, the Call of Duty take on Battlefield's Conquest mode. And instead of it being chaotic, like Battlefield can be at times, Call of Duty kind of simplified it where it's 32v32 mode, and there's some vehicles. You've got some like different types of tanks, some jeeps, a helicopter that you can fly around, and you're just going around and you're capturing command posts and whatnot. And instead of it being domination where there's 3, with Ground War there's 5. And so in this video I just want to talk briefly about the pros and cons that I had when I was playing the beta this past weekend. I went in playing this game mode and I'm like, okay, it's going to be very similar to Battlefield. I haven't been playing Black Ops 4 in months just because I'm sick to death of the microtransaction nonsense in that game. So when it's been multiplayer, primarily for me, I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 5, Halo 5, and other games of that nature. Just for fun because I can't stand Black Ops 4. So I've had a lot of time and a lot of fun with the beta. And so for things that I really thought was cool was that you could spawn in and or on controlled zones that your team owned. So if you held point A 100%, you could spawn near or on that objective. Also, there was some sort of squad system they introduced into this beta, which wasn't all that clear. I mean, like in Star Wars Battlefront 2, you have a squad system and it's you and 3 other people. And so if any of your buddies are alive or not in combat, you can spawn on them. With this squad system in Modern Warfare, it's just like completely randomized and there's no like coordination. Big maps. This game mode has big maps. There was only one map that we got to play in the beta, but the map was really big and allowed for a lot of free movement and freedom to do basically whatever you wanted to do, as long as you're, moving forwards and trying to help your team out win. Also, this feels like the very first couple Call of Duty games, like Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, and World at War, where there was actually vehicles, just with updated graphics. I mean, it's 2019, and the graphics look amazing. And the sound design. I can't stress this enough. Call of Duty Modern Warfare has some of the best sound design in any video game ever that I have ever heard. It's phenomenally amazing. And also, this game mode, Ground War, it's fun to play for a little bit, but I also realize, and I hope, that Infinity Ward and Activision do not center their focus on this game mode. It's fun, like a side mode, kind of like an arcade thing, but I don't think it should be the primary focus of any future DLC content that's released to the game for free. Because when you think Call of Duty, you think domination, team deathmatch, capture the flag, things like that. I never think of 32v32 game mode. I do apologize for any noise that's in the background. That's really loud. Shut up! Damn. For cons, for things that I really did not like about this game mode specifically, was the lag. There was a lot of server crashes, and the servers could shut down so bad that they ended up shutting down people's Xboxes and PCs 100%. And that happened to me once. And I'm just like, this game mode in this Call of Duty game is making my Xbox crash. And I'm like, fix this. I'm like, I understand it's a beta, but this is a big problem, and your game comes out in less than a month. Big problem. Fix it fast. Another thing I did not like about Ground War was that you are forced to either just run around crazy with your head chopped off with a long range damaging assault rifle. You either have to just be very campy with a sniper rifle, or you just gotta go around and use a vehicle in order to win. Those are your only three options in Ground War. You cannot use SMGs and succeed. You cannot use shotguns and hope that you can succeed. Forget about marksman rifles. Pointless. Just use a sniper rifle so you can kill somebody instantly with one bullet. Another negative. The middle part of this one map that we had in the beta is nothing but a bunch of buildings with some cover. There's no open areas to allow for freedom movement. So the center part of this map that we got in the Ground War beta was very, very, very campy. Did not like that whatsoever. There's also a lot of dark areas, so I don't know what's up with that, but there's a lot of bad lighting scenarios. I also experienced that in a lot of the Team Deathmatch and Domination maps, but in Ground War, when you have 32 players trying to kill you, it's very important to have the lighting good. And the lighting was garbage. There was a lot of like windows and doorways and whatnot that you could see that there was a window or doorway, but because the lighting was so bad, you couldn't tell if somebody was there or not. And so I was constantly getting killed by people that were standing there and they could see me, and while I'm watching the kill cam, they saw me for like 7 seconds or whatever, and I never saw them. So that's a really bad thing also. And then lastly, for things that they need to fix, is that it takes forever to find a lobby. There were times I was sitting here waiting to find a match to start on the server for over 10 minutes. Now, I understand it's a beta. Again, I understand it's a beta and they will hopefully fix all this. But 10 minutes to find a match where there's 64 players total, that is a big problem. I never had that problem with the Call of Duty World War II beta when I was trying out War Mode. And you don't even have that type of problem, even though the game is still old, you can still find people relatively fast, like in about 2 minutes or so. 10 minutes for a beta for a new COD game that comes out in a month or so, that is a big issue, and I hope they address that and fix it. So, overall, Ground War, it's a fun side mode. It's just not going to be something I'm going to gravitate towards playing when the game comes out on October 25th. I'm going to be more of the Team Deathmatch and Domination. That's just what I like to play in a COD game. Will I play Ground War and cover it more in the future for you guys? Absolutely. Just don't expect me to be like, this is amazing! When it comes to Conquest and large-scale game modes of that nature where there's, command posts all over the place, I'm going to play Battlefront 2 and I'm going to play Battlefield. Thank you guys for watching. You guys all have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.